Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, ladies and gents, I'm going to read something to you. It's from the free site tripod.com, and this is Voldir zero at .tripod.com. This is called I Had a Dream. Okay, because I just showed you Martin Luther King on some videos, so I just thought, as the publisher, my ultimate persona, I would read a couple of things before I get back to typing and creating documents. Pardon me as I turn my ringer down so that I am not disturbed while doing this. Got about 3 poems to read and a story to read today. Here it is. I had a dream. I dreamt one day that I would have a family to take care of. Sorry, I will start that over. I dreamt one day that I would have a family to take care of. I dreamt one day that I would have a success at everything. I was told that all I had to do was put my mind to it, and I could do anything. I dreamt that I would never grow old. I dreamt that I would never see the day I would regret living. I dreamt that my parents would live forever. I dreamt so many times in dull colors. I dreamt that billions of people would soon die. In all this time, all of my dreams, with the exception of forever, have come true. Don't believe me? All you have to do is look and see. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a dream. Alright, the next one we're going to do is, I planned this since last year, all the way at the top. This is something I just wrote. Sorry, Tripod is a free site, but there's pop-ups, so I apologize. I planned this since last year. You'll understand what's going on as I read. It's Friday, in the middle of the eve. I'm at home, waiting for everyone else to leave. I got plans, and I don't want no one else to participate. I hope soon to leave so that I can be on time before it gets too late. My brother leaves with his wife and newborn child. I'll catch y'all later. I'll see y'all at the while. My father and my mother are the next to leave. It's about 2.5 hours into the middle of this Friday Eve. It's the beginning. Now everyone else is gone. That's what I wanted, was to be home all alone. A fifth of gin, some sake, and some OJ. My Nina in hand swaying as the oldies play. 8:40 was when I lit my first blunt. I'll be there soon, for I'll get what I want. I start to cry as tears, they run from my eyes. I think of all the pain I leave behind when I die. I must do it. I have to leave this dead end life, for my girl has my child and doesn't want to be my wife. I see I truly don't give up. When I rise again, I'll say, "What's up?" I've finished about a full bottle now. I'm getting dizzy as my feet they sway with the ground. I thought of all the friends I had in life. I could count them on one hand, and I did that at least twice. I miss him more than I miss happiness. I can't pretend. Why does life have to be like this? I have some issues I took care of yesterday. All of that is left is if there's another way. I pray every night before I go to sleep to bless my family and my soul to keep. 9:15. Time is passing quick. 12 will be here, and then it'll be just it. After 4 bottles, I can't focus anymore. There was 1, then 5, now I see 11 doors. I seem to cry about every 5 minutes, I can't tell. All I know is that I will soon send myself to hell. The 9 is cleared, the bullets are in chamber. 1, 2, 3 in my Nina. That's what I named her. 10:50 arrived a lot quicker than I anticipated. I'm moving so slow I think I'm overfaded. I have enough sense to know what I must accomplish, but I keep forgetting why I want to do this. Then I look at my son's picture lay in my hand. It lets me know, sorta, kind of, that I am not a man. I had it all just a couple of hours yesterday. Now it's gone because my own homies jacked me. 11:15, the bullets are all laid in place. All I got on my mind is the future I'm about to erase. 45 minutes doesn't seem like a lot of time. In more ways than one, I will soon get it off my mind. Am I scared? A little. Nah, not anymore. Once 11, now there are 20 doors. 11:30, half an hour till day's end. 12, I hope not to awaken. 11:35, I feel my eyes slipping, probably from the different pills I've just taken. Oh yes, it's either one way or another, I promise. Oops, I almost dropped the blunt on the cover. 11:40, everything is moving slow. I can't remember 5 minutes ago. In 20 minutes, there will be no more need to care to know. Look, I can hear the second hand. Click, 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 click. How relaxed I feel. Almost peaceful, isn't it? 11:48, I finished my smoke to the homies. The one who was there but chose to go before me. Brenda plays in the background. That masterpiece sound. I'm crying. I don't believe this. Like a truck, I don't want to finish it. But oh no, I planned this since last year. And in 5 more minutes, I'll take myself out of here. 4 minutes, my confidence is building. In 3 more, will I still be willing? Now, in 3 minutes, I place the gin to the side and put the gun in my mouth and prepare to open wide. 2 minutes, I'm sorry, I shout as I look to the sky. All the pain, all the trouble in this dead-end life. My. 1 minute left. It's about that time. All of a sudden, I remember all the things I left behind. I don't want to do it. It's not too late. Do it now! Something inside me says, before you hesitate! Stop it! My brother shouts as I attempt to pull the trigger. I'm so weak I drop the Nina. Go figure. He rushes to my side and says, are you stupid? Why would you want to do something like this? I said in a daze, man, I don't know. I can't live this punk's life with nothing to show. I've been to jail at least 20 times. The pain, there is no escape from this horrified mind. All of this said in the van with lights, in their attempts to save my soul that night. You can't do this. What about your son, mama, and the rest of us? But what about me? The one nobody wants to touch, to be around, to holler, to call. I just feel I needed to end it all. Man, it'll be all right. Man, you'll see. I promise, one day you'll be happy. It'll be all right. Now you hear? I want you to make new plans for next year. Ladies and gentlemen, I planned this since last year. The next one is thinking about tomorrow. If you held out your hand out to me constantly, I have failed to understand how much she meant to me. All I've ever wanted was to have you always. Then, a second time you came around my way. They didn't want to say, although you always made my day. One never misses what one had until what one has had is gone. One never knows loneliness until one is alone. Now I see what I should have seen, all to me that you really mean. But these are longer now that you are not here. Why did you try to hold out my hand? This time I won't pull away. You held my hand, you held it constantly. It took me so long a time, now I can see. I hope I can understand, never to change. Sometimes I would sit and think about tomorrow. There was no one else thinking about tomorrow. There was no one else to help me figure out tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to call this the 3 episodes by the publisher. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Thank you, and have a good day.